And Barakatah Yahweh Barakatah, Yahweh Shah Barakatah, Yahweh Barakatah, Yahweh Shah Bahasham, Rakakwadash, double honors to the apostles, the elders, salutations to you, sincere brothers, teaching and truth and sincerity. Lesson will be entitled, He Covers the Faces of the Judges. Lord will, you are edified. Also, your TikTok video will be used for fair use purpose only. As you can see, the whitewashing of the African Roman Emperor Septimius Severus. And also, he wasn't African, he was an Israelite. I repeat, he wasn't African, he was an Israelite.
Oh, well, I know Rome was not built in a day. That's for sure.
Drink?
You know, I'm a little...
Did the CIA...
Allures best of video roll call, right?
What do you know about the Romans from being taught history?
Oh, well, I know Rome was not built in a day. That's for sure. Very good gladiators. I can remember Julius Caesar.
Well, it's really interesting you say that, because Julius Caesar is the individual, along with Cleopatra, which most people reference when they talk about the Roman Empire. And Caesar is also famous for coming to Britain, and a lot of people think that Caesar conquered Britain, but he didn't. So effectively, he came, he saw, but he didn't conquer.
Oh.
Now, the most important Roman, I would argue, who actually ever came to Britain was the African emperor, Septimius Severus.
Hold on. Let's just stop there.
Okay.
Are you telling me there was an African emperor?
There was an African emperor, and he was one of the greatest Roman emperors. So he was born in North Africa in AD 145, and he died here, right beneath your feet.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing.
So
in York?
In York. This is where he would have lived. His bedroom would have been within 10 yards of where we're sitting, below us. Actually, I can show you what the family looked like.
Really?
Because we have a portrait here called the Severan Tonda. This is like a photograph.
Oh my goodness.
Of the Severan family. Are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
There they are.
Wow. It's amazing to actually see his portrait. It's a black man, isn't it? I always remember the Romans being quite violent when I was at school. Was Severus nasty?
He was a warrior. He came here to Britain in AD 208. He got a message from the governor, and the governor said that we here in Britain are being attacked from the north and we're in danger of being overrun. The first thing he does is have them build the walls of Roman London.
Wow.
So the city of London, to this day, the square mile is defined by the African emperor Septimius Severus. If you walk in...
Jeremiah 51:19. The portion of Jacob is not like them referring to these other nations, for he is the former of all things. Who is the former of all things? Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shah. And Israel is the rod of his inheritance. The Lord Yahweh of hosts is his name. So when it comes to creation, the reason why Israelites are so good, because they get that inspiration, or we get that inspiration directly from the Heavenly Father, okay? From the Heavenly Father via his Son. Point blank, period.
To the reception area of the British Museum, the first bust you see is a bust of Septimius Severus, alabaster white, but actually when it was in real life in the Roman world, it would have been painted as he was, a man from North Africa, a black man.
So no one would know.
Wait a minute. Let's go to Job, right? And Odie. Job 9 and 24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked, referring to the Edomites. He covers the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? So if Esau doesn't do this, then what other nation, what other people are doing this? Now, the point is, he covers the faces of the judges. All right, so we've seen Esau, how he has painted Yahweh after his image, how he has painted Yahweh and the angels after his image. And when it comes to the prophets are painted after the image of Esau as well. Also, we can include who? Septimius Severus. Okay? First Maccabees 3 and 48. And laid open the book of the law, the scriptures, wherein the heathen had sought to paint the likeness of their images. All right, supporting that statement I just said when it comes to Yahweh and the angels, the prophets, right? Esau paints them looking like him. All right. And it's no different from Septimius. For example, if this world was to continue to go on, Michael Jordan, Floyd Mayweather, Mike Tyson, all right, so-called Tupac, all right, Kobe Bryant, Tiger Woods, and even Venus and Serena Williams, he will paint them as so-called white people. That's how he gets down. See, history is his story, right? Again, history is his story, and it has nothing to do with us.
That was not a white man.
Absolutely right. This is a man who's there all the time. He's right in front of us all the time in the British Museum, but nobody knows, unless you dig into the story, that he was a warrior emperor from North Africa who stayed true to his own heritage.
This is just incredible. I can't believe I don't know about this story, and it's such a good story as well.
It's got everything. It's more Game of Thrones than Game of Thrones.
African Roman.
And of course, right, he looks like an Israelite.
Emperor ruling Britain. How did I not know about this? And Dr. Simon's.
Let's go to the last precept, Psalm 64. Psalm 64 and 6. They search out iniquities, such as all these objectives to attain the new world order. I like the brother Halak stated at camp last night or yesterday evening, like he has weaponized everything. The air has become a sword. Sex has become a sword. To eat has become a sword. Right? To basically fucking live has become a sword. Right? This man has weaponized life in itself. Right? So they search out iniquities. They accomplish a diligent search, both the inward thought of every one of them and the heart is deep. So just going into how Esau researches things, such as this scholar
Got another surprise up his sleeve.
was able to tell this Israelite woman, right, how they were sitting where Septimius had died. And he also stated that probably they were about 10 yards where he would have slept. Who would know that? That is an example of a diligent search. Okay. Last precept, I know I stated. That was the last one, but I have one more. Let's go to Job. Thirteen and 4. But you are forgers of lies. You are all physicians of no value. Hence, forgers of lies. Esau, Edom, right? Again, history is history. Lord will, you were edified. Shalom.